Al-Qaim, Al-Qaim, it is a place to be. Al-Qaim, Al-Qaim, will you come with me? Al-Qaim, Al-Qaim, together we will be the helpers of Imam and strengthen our Iman. The helpers of Imam and strengthen our Iman. Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, children. How are you, dear friends? We are out for camping to celebrate the birth of our fourth Imam, Imam Zain al-Abideen alayhi salam. He was born on the 5th of Sha'ban, 36 years after Hijrah. He is the son of our third Imam, Imam al-Hussein alayhi salam. His name is Ali, but he is famously known as Zain al-Abideen, which means the beauty of worshippers. And he's also known as Sayyidus Sajideen, master of those who prostrate. And Sajjad, the one who prostrates a lot. Let's listen to a story to find out why he was named as Sajjad by beginning with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Storytime.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Blessed names. Why was he named As-Sajjad? One sleepless night, young Baqir alayhi salam slowly got up from his bed and gently tiptoed towards his father, Imam As-Sajjad alayhi salam's room. As he quietly peered inside the open door, he saw his father in sujood, softly weeping. He silently turned away and crawled back into bed. After a while, the young Imam alayhi salam leaped out of his bed and again went to his father's room. To his surprise, he saw his father still in sujood, praying to Allah. The young Imam alayhi salam couldn't sleep, and so all night he would quietly go check on his father, and each time he would see him in sujood. When young Baqir alayhi salam finally heard the Fajr Adhan being called outside, he excitedly made wudu and ran towards his father's room to perform salah with him. As soon as the prayer was over, his father went down into sujood and began thanking Allah for all his blessings. The young Imam alayhi salam tried to do just as his father was doing. When his father finally sat up from sujood, his son could not help but admire the mark on his father's forehead. His face was shining with the noor of worship. As the prayer ended, the young Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam and his father Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam headed outside to begin their morning duties. As they walked through the bazaar, they could see children laughing, animals chasing each other, and people talking and trading goods. However, on this day, the Imams alayhimus salam also heard two men loudly fighting. As Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam and Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam approached the men, they both lowered their faces and said salam to the Imams alayhimus salam. Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam replied to them and then asked, "Why are the two of you fighting?" Both men began talking at the same time, each trying to tell his side of the story, angry at the other. The Imam alayhi salam felt sad and did not like arguments between friends, so he stayed with them and helped them find a solution. The young Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam watched in amazement as he saw his father help the two men become friends again. When they arrived back home, Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam went into his room and young Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam followed. Again, he saw Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam go into sujood, thanking Allah for being able to help the two men at the bazaar. Years passed and Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam was martyred by the evil caliph. Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam missed his father dearly and always remembered the special times they spent together. Whenever his companions gathered around, he would tell them about his blessed father. One day, a companion asked, "O my Imam, why did they call your father As-Sajjad alayhi salam?" The Imam alayhi salam replied, "They would call my father As-Sajjad because he would do a lot of sujood, which is the closest position to Allah. Anytime my father would think of Allah's blessings, he would humbly go into sujood. While he would read Quran during all the mustahab places of sajda, he would go into sujood. When my father would complete his prayers, he would go into sujood. Even when he helped make peace between others, he would go into sujood. You see, my father would go into sujood any chance he could get, and for this reason he was called As-Sajjad, the one that does a lot of sujood." Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam continued, "Sometimes when I couldn't sleep, I would watch as my father would wake up in the middle of the night and go to the Kaaba to do tawaf. He would hold onto the walls of the Kaaba and cry and thank Allah. He would then go into sujood and cry so much that the floor below him would become wet with his tears. While everyone else was fast asleep, my father would be busy praying and supplicating to Allah. He loved talking, worshipping, and praying to Allah so much that the wicked shaitan would become upset because he could not go near my father." Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam continued, "One day, shaitan was so upset at how much my father worshipped Allah that he wanted to trick him. So he made himself look like a snake and tried to distract my father as he was praying. No matter how hard he tried, my father kept concentrating on his salah. When he finished praying, he immediately exclaimed, 'Go away, O cursed one!' Shaitan was shocked that Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam recognized him. Embarrassed, he returned to his normal self and had no choice but to immediately leave the house. Up in the heavens, the angels were amazed when they saw what had happened to Shaitan. One of the angels said, 'Indeed, Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam is Zainul Abideen, the beauty of the worshippers.' This is another title of Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam, which shows how much he loved to worship Allah. All the angels watching agreed and immediately began chanting, 'Ya Zainul Abideen, Ya Zainul Abideen, Ya Zainul Abideen.' May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send his blessings upon Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salam, who had such a strong connection with Allah because of all the sujood and worship he did. The end. Thank you so much for listening. See you inshallah next time. Until then, ma'a salama.
That was a wonderful story. MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Oh, it's salat time. We better go and pray before we begin our barbecue. Okay. Let's do wudu. Oh, what's this? I better wash these veggies and get them ready for salad. All done. Now let me do wudu for prayers.
Ha ha ha! The best time to offer your prayers has already gone. Wow! Perfect weather for flying a kite. You have plenty of time for praying. Let's fly some kites.
The weather is so beautiful. Let me grab my kite. Now that our prayer is done, we what is going on. Do you remember how Shaitan tried to disturb Imam Zain al-Abideen alayhi salam in his prayers?
Yes, but he wasn't successful.
Yes, Hannah, but he just succeeded in distracting you from praying on time.
What? Shaitan! Shoo! Shoo! Go away, Shaitan! أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
No, I'm melting.
I never thought Shaitan could distract me this way. Thank you for helping out, Yunus. I better go and pray before it's too late.
While Hannah is praying, we can listen to a wonderful nasheed.
Imam Zain al-Abideen is our fourth Imam, is our fourth Imam, is our fourth Imam. Imam Zain al-Abideen is our fourth Imam. His birthday is today. He was born on 5th Sha'ban, 5th Sha'ban, 5th Sha'ban. He was born on 5th Sha'ban in the city of Medina. He is known as the Sajjad, As-Sajjad, As-Sajjad. He is known as As-Sajjad. He Sayyid As-Sajideen. He prayed to Allah through his beautiful du'as, beautiful du'as, beautiful du'as. He prayed to Allah through his beautiful du'as, which we find in Sahifatul Sajjadiyah. Let's wish him a very happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Let's wish him a very happy birthday with a loud salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum.
I hope we learned how to get rid of Shaitan, who can come and distract us in many ways.
Yes, Yunus, I learned my lesson.
May Allah protect us from the evil whispers of Shaitan.
And may we follow the footsteps of our beloved Imam, Imam Zain al-Abideen alayhi salam. Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen.
Now it's time for us to begin our camping fun.
Hope to see you soon again.